The Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority, more commonly known simply as the Valley Transportation Authority, is a special district responsible for public transit services, congestion management, specific highway improvement projects, and county-wide transportation planning for Santa Clara County, California. It serves San Jose, California and the surrounding Silicon Valley. It is one of the governing parties for the Caltrain commuter rail line that serves the county. In 1969, Santa Clara County had 3 private bus companies, all of which were in serious financial trouble: Peninsula Transit, San Jose City Lines, and Peerless Stages. The California legislature passed a Santa Clara County Transit District Act in 1969. However, the act did not supply any funding for the new district. The formation of the Santa Clara County Transit District was rejected in 1969 and 1970 before it was finally approved by county voters on June 6, 1972. The SCCTD took over the operations of the 3 old bus companies on January 1, 1973. On September 26, 1974, the County Board of Supervisors dissolved the Public Works Department. Non-transit operations went into a new General Services Agency, while transit operations were placed into a new Santa Clara County Transportation Agency. In its early years, the Santa Clara County Transportation District approached the task of replacing the bus fleet it inherited from its predecessors, which was in need of upgrades and repair. At first, the district bought propane-fueled twin coaches and Gilligs. SCCTD switched to an all-diesel fleet after 6 buses went up in flames between December 1977 and April 1978. At the time, critics referred to the buses as rolling propane bombs. On March 6, 1976, Santa Clara County voters approved a half-cent sales tax, Measure A, to help support the Santa Clara County Transit District. In 1977, the primary overhaul and repair facility was built at the Cerrone Yard. Also in 1977, county supervisors decided to change the bus fleet from propane to diesel and ordered 102 buses. By 1979, 3 additional bus yards were built and commissioned into service. Another issue was improving the diversity of its workforce. In December 1978, the SCCTD approved an affirmative action plan for the transportation agency. After a long legal battle, the U.S. Supreme Court by a 6-3 majority upheld the gender component of the plan against a civil rights challenge on March 25, 1987. Light rail trackway between Old Ironside Station and a temporary station at First and Younger, near the junction of the branch running west on Younger to VTA's Guadalupe Division, opened for revenue service as the Guadalupe Line on December 11, 1987. Expansion of the single line continued in sections until 1991 when the starter system was completed to Santa Teresa Station in South San Jose, including the Almaden Spur line. On January 1, 1995, the SCCTD merged with the County Congestion Management Agency to become the SCVTA. For convenience, the acronym was later shortened to VTA. In 1996, voters approved a half-cent general county sales tax, Measure B, and a companion list of transportation projects recommended to be funded with Measure B, called Measure A. The 2 measures were designed to adhere to the rule in the California state constitution that requires a 2/3 supermajority to pass any special purpose sales tax, but only a majority vote to pass a general sales tax. The measure was challenged, but in 1998, the California Supreme Court ruled that the 2-measure system was valid. The tax was to be collected for 10 years. In 2000, voters approved a 30-year extension of the 1996 sales tax to fund the Silicon Valley BART extension, which will eventually extend Bay Area Rapid Transit from its prior terminus in Fremont to Santa Clara. 2000 Measure A also includes funding for light rail extensions, bus service expansion and electrification of Caltrain service, and connections from San Jose International Airport to BART, Caltrain and VTA light rail. The measure was placed on the ballot by the VTA and does not include funding specifically for Highway projects. The measure passed with 70% of the vote. Revenues from the sales tax would not begin being collected until April 2006. After 2000, due to the dot-com bust, existing revenue sources declined and VTA was forced to cut service and increase fares. VTA introduced a series of fare increases between 1998 and 2005. VTA's farebox recovery is approximately 13% and the authority is focused on increasing the ratio. VTA contemplated service reductions in 2003 to address its budget problems instead. VTA changed routes to respond to customer demands and by 2008 saw increased ridership numbers. In the process of obtaining the federal funding necessary to build the BART extension, the Federal Transit Administration issued a "not recommended" rating in January 2004. The FTA was concerned about the ability of VTA to operate BART and other bus serve